Hey guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC. And in this episode we will continue on in the league and finish out the month of September here against West Brom. And we will roll out the backup squad here as we have to turn around and take on Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League group stage here at the start of October. So let's get into this episode, see if we can pick up another 3 points in the league, and then also see another 3 points here in the Champions League group stages. So we'll get into the game against West Brom. It will be the backup, so it will be Fuentes in net with Magnussen, Zayatev, Karici, and Exelos. Along the back with Burns and Dursun holding up the midfield. Ross, Lekin, and Miro bring up the attack with Jessen leading the charge. And we'll get this game underway. Corner here for Morecambe FC. They'll line it up. Zayatev stands in the middle, looks for him, headed on and into the back of the net. It goes off Zayatev's head, and he opens up this game on a beautiful cross. The big 6'7" center back finds the net again and puts it in, and Morecambe FC go on top 1-0, 15 minutes in. Not a whole lot of action so far, but we get it started in a beautiful way as Dursun sends in the corner kick. Zayatev gets up in front of his man. He never stood a chance, and right past the goalkeeper it goes, and it's 1-0 Morecambe FC. Zayatev gets out there, can't get there. Fuentes makes the block. Can he get back up for the rebound? No, blocked away by Exelos. He'll control and get it out to Miro. Burns holds up, lays it off to Dursun, top of the box, long strike, knocked away, and out for a corner kick here towards the end of the first half. And that'll be the final touch of the first half. It's Morecambe FC on top of West Brom, 1-0 after the Zayatev header, who put it into the back of the net. Not a lot of action here. We'll have to try and turn up the offense, see if we can spread this gap a little further and take the win. Burns carries it up, looks for Jessen, top of the box, has it there. He'll hold, lays it back to Burns. Burns with a long shot off the bar, and down it goes. And Lekkinen can't get on the top of it, and the goalkeeper controls it. Long ball in, Zayatev rushes back, taps it along, and can't break it up and win control. Cross goes in and knocked away by Dursun. Punched away by Fuentes, who comes out. We'll have to cover this one up as he's out of position, and Dursun controls it. Goes off to Miro. Along to Lekkinen, and Morecambe FC are off and running here. They have a chance. Can they get a pass off to Jessen? Jessen with Ross coming up. Ross makes a play. On to Lekkinen, takes the shot, and just wide of the net for Morecambe FC. Looking for a second one. We'll look back at the Burns goal, and just barely doesn't cross the line. Ross moves it up to Dursun. He'll carry it up, has Magnussen wide, and gets it to him across the field as Morecambe FC push up looking for a second goal. He'll go into Lekkinen. Lekkinen takes a hard touch, looks for it to Miro. Miro takes the shot and just goes wide of the net. Couldn't quite pick out that corner. Aguera slips it on to Donaghy. Goes up to Jessen, taps along to Romano, who gets behind the defense. Tight angle knocked away by the keeper. On the final touch, it'll be a final touch here. Morecambe FC, it is the final touch. They blew that whistle a little earlier than I thought they would. Thought they might give them one last chance, but West Brom go down 1-0 here to Morecambe FC as we keep the clean sheet. Fuentes held big on the couple shots that West Brom actually had. Only 4 to speak of. We had 12, but couldn't find the net. A little inaccurate. Dursun, though, gets the assist and 2 key passes, man of the match at a 9.4. Burns a 7.5. Aguera a 6.3. Donaghy 7.0. Romano 7.0. Jessen 6.7. Ross 7.6. Lekkinen 6.9. Miro 6.9. Fuentes 7.3. Exelos a 7.3. Karici 7.6. Zayatev an 8.9. Magnussen 7.2. And that'll do it for us here against West Brom. So we'll get into this game here against Dortmund. It will be our second game in the Champions League. Will be our normal starting lineup, no changes to it. So let's get into this game, see if we can grab another 3 points here in the group stage. And we'll get this game underway. Mon goes up to Billy Hughes, holds up, centers it back onto Mon. Mon goes right through the heart of the defense and moves it on to Dupont. Dupont has it back to Mon. He gets behind the defense with pace, puts it on, and wide of the net. Had a great opportunity to open up this game, 8 minutes on, but Mon just puts a little too much on it and goes wide of the net. Kumi tries to get there, can't. LeConte knocks away. Aldeharney knocks it on and moves it right up to Mon. Mon now with Morecambe FC on the counter. Sends it deep to Billy Hughes, runs onto it, drives into the box, cuts back inside, looking for a cross, gets it into Mon. No! And the wonder goal goes over. Would have been a beautiful one to start the game, but Mon can't quite bring it down and put it underneath the bar. Lazaro moves it along to Sark. Sark moves it up to Billy Hughes, who gets behind his man, puts it on, knocked away, and Morecambe FC continue to put on the pressure here. Lazaro knocks it along to Aldeharney, goes inside for Sark. He'll move it on to Aldeharney, gets it on to Munn, takes the shot, but not enough on it. Oh! And we're not able to clear it. Dortmund get their first shot and lace one into the back of the net to open it up 1-0. We've had a couple opportunities and just keep missing the net. A little inaccurate here from Morecambe FC, and Dortmund, with their first offensive possession, had a ball, it tries to clear it, but it goes right to the Dortmund player, and he puts it into the back of the net, opens us up 1-0. Sark moves it up to Dupont. Dupont holds up, looks for a pass, and can't quite get it to him. Has to go to wide to Lazaro now. Lazaro holds up, centers it. Dupont on, and answers right back. Morecambe FC finally find the net, and it's Dupont putting it in. 1-1 here against Dortmund, and we answer right back only 3 minutes later, and we get the goal and tie it up here against Dortmund as we continue to put good offensive pressure. We finally break through and find the net, beat the keeper. Dupont with a nice move right into the middle. Takes it first time, and into the net it goes. Sarah moves up, gets it on to Dupont. Back heels it to Munn. Munn sends it in, lets Sark run onto it. Taps along to Billy Hughes, and he's taken down. Couldn't get the pass off. Would have been a surefire goal. Intercepted by LeConte, though. Lazaro here goes to Sark. Sark on to Aldeharney. Aldeharney moves it into LeConte moves up to Lazaro. He'll send it long and gets it on to Mon, who's quickly behind the defense. Moves on. Has Sark one time. And into the net it goes. Morecambe FC with the easy goal as Sark puts it home. And it's 2-1 Morecambe FC. Mon could have taken the shot himself, but he lays it off to Sark. And it's an open net into the net. Morecambe FC on top now, 2-1 as we start to take the lead and separate ourselves from Dortmund and look to take the top of the group stage if we can. All the wins matter here as Morecambe FC have the Globe Arena rocking. And that'll be the final touch. Morecambe FC taking it into halftime, 2-1 here over Dortmund. LeConte goes to Aldeharney, moves it on to Sark. Sark has to hold up, passes back to Kumi, who has a little space here. Looks to try and get something into the middle onto Billy Hughes. Centers off to Sark. Sark, top of the box, cut inside. Goes to Dupont. Turns, shoots into the net it goes. Dupont with 2. Oh, and they'll call him just offsides. Morecambe FC, nice offensive build-up, but the ref is going to flag us. Free kick here from Morecambe FC. Aldeharney lines it up. Sends it right to the edge of the box. Sark puts it on, and off the post it goes. A chance for Morecambe FC, but couldn't sneak it inside the post. Oh, they get into the box. Vergara can't get there. Awazi closes it down, sends it wide for a corner. Aldeharney moves it on to Sark. Can he get the ball on to Billy Hughes behind the defense? Drives in, cuts inside, looks for a lane, turns, shoots, and knocked away. Oh, headed away, and Morecambe FC miss a golden opportunity to take a 2-goal lead. Aguera moves it up to Lekanen. He'll carry it up the midfield. Looks for a pass on to Billy Hughes. He gets in, edge of the box, cuts inside, tries to center it, rolls it to Ross. He takes the shot, and his first touch is no good as he sends it over the bar. LeConte centers it to Durson. Durson has a chance here. Goes to Billy Hughes. Sets it up in the box. Puts it on. Saved by the goalkeeper. out for a corner. Corner here for Morecambe FC. Lucero lines this one up. He'll send it right into the middle of the box. Headed on in. Can't get it past as the defender clears it off the line. Goes to Lecante. He'll put it on net and saved by the keeper again as Morecambe FC can't quite get the second goal. And that'll do it. Morecambe FC take the victory here in the Champions League. 2-1 here over Dortmund and take 6 points in the first 2 games. It's a beautiful way to start it. As we get the victory, they open us up with the first goal and we dominate the rest of the way. 12 shots, 6 on target, just not able to quite get that second one. Missed a couple opportunities. It's Lucero with a 9.1, Dupont an 8.3, Billy Hughes 8.3, Sark 8.1, Munn an 8.5, Aldoharni 7.6, Awazi 7.3, Lecante 7.8, Adebola 7.9, Vergara 7.5, Kumi 7.3, Ross a 6.2, Aguero 6.6, Lekkonen 6.1, Lucero a 9.1. And that'll do it for us here at the Globe Arena here against Dortmund. So guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. We sit atop the group here in Champions League through 2 games. We take the victory over Dortmund, and that gives us the 3-point lead. So we'll have to see how that continues on as we continue to play well. And then we'll take a look at the Premier League. We do sit atop the table, 3 points clear of Crystal Palace, Arsenal, and Spurs, all sitting on 14 points. So still a tight table. It's still early though, but we stay undefeated through the league, and we take the victory. And that, guys, will do it for us here as Morecambe FC are number 1. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, guys, have a good one.